Hello, my friends. Mr. E here reporting live for Sloptide News Network, your most trusted source for all things Darktide and, of course, Slop. And today brings us a new update to the game with a event and a rotation of the cosmetic store. And normally, a lot of times when the cosmetic store is not so great, I don't bother mentioning, but this time around, I think it actually has some pretty cool stuff in here, so we'll showcase that in a second. Let's first stop and talk about the event, which is actually a pretty neat event. I think that it could be harder for those of us who are veteran players, but for players who don't dabble with Havoc on a regular basis, this is going to be a pretty interesting one because it is non-stop hordes. This event is going to be going on, as I understand, for the next 3 weeks or so, as events tend to do, and it doesn't reward any Aquilas or anything, as the regular sort of currency rewards, and it has a particularly sort of warped-looking badge icon if you are to complete all of it. But yeah, the event itself, it has just non-stop horde triggers, so that, you know, the normal like that you hear from all the rabble that are rousing up and they're going to come and charge you with their poxwalker waves, etc. That is always going on. So there's always a trickle of, you know, with kind of a flow of enemies into the environment, which I think for like players who aren't engaging with Havoc is probably a pretty interesting sort of thing, because that is yeah, that's something you aren't going to encounter very often in those regular game modes, and it does add a good bit of you know, chaff for you to cut down. The players on my team came in well prepared for it. They had the bolt pistol with some frag grenades on the veteran, power swords. You know, they knew what they were getting into. It advertises it right in the tin, and we carved our way through it. It wasn't particularly challenging, I will say. One of the things I've noticed, and one of the things I've seen people complaining about, is that there is no high intensity version of this challenge. So normally when there are events out here, you have you know, a high intensity version that adds more specials, more elites, etc. Insofar as I have seen, it only occurs with either Poxhounds or the Darkness mission. So you can guess which one I didn't choose. So yeah, that means that you aren't going to be encountering very many elites and stuff off the back of that, which does leave it feeling a little bit anemic if you are, let's say, Havoc coded in your play styles. But nonetheless, I think it'll be fun for players, because it is you know, a little bit of extra action in there with all those enemies crowding around. So yeah, that event is going to be going on, and as I said, not too much in the way of different things coming with it. You'll get a total of like what, 220,000 or so dollary dues, and then somewhere on the order of 7,000 plasteel, 4,000 diamantine, and the insignia if you do 10 missions total. It's just a mission completion this time around. So yeah, get out there and get that knocked out. So let's talk about cosmetics, which is the primary reason I wanted to do this, because you know, normally I will skip weeks for cosmetics if I don't think there's anything good in there, if it's just all trash that I've seen a million times and I would not buy myself. But there's a ton of stuff here. I'm gonna have to get out mom and dad's credit card because yeah, this week actually brought some peak stuff back to the store and a bunch of new stuff that I have not seen before in some of my favorite colors. So let's go check that out. The theme this week is the Witch Hunter Inquisition plus like black, red, and gold. So if that is up your alley, as it is mine, you're gonna vibe with this rotation. So of course we've got these here, some very peak outfits here. Let's start with our veteran. We have the Van Helsing outfit, as you can see. You know, I like this hat quite a bit. I should probably get this hat, to be quite honest with you. The Van Helsing outfit itself, a little bit over wide in the shoulders. Ends up looking like I'm wearing my dad's coat, sort of thing. This secondary outfit here, again, keeping with that black, red, gold theme, not half bad. I kind of like it, at least the chest piece. The face mask, not half bad either. I kind of wish the eye patch was a little bit different in terms of the material, but that's okay. Over here, we got some bandanas in case you want to look like you're out of the cancer ward. We have your dad's flak helmet, so in case you want to have a massively oversized flak helmet. Wait, why am I on the wrong? Oh, I guess I just have a different character. Anyway, the real money here is over in these weapons. There's some really cool weapon skins in the shop this week, and that's the major reason why I wanted to draw attention to it. We've got the Carver, which is a unique looking Devil's Claw. There aren't too many Devil's Claw skins that are actually like uniquely built. Let me show you here. Wait, can I actually show that on the operative? You can't. It doesn't do that. Can I just pull up my inventory from this menu? I think I have to go back here and go inventory. And then certainly I have a Devil's Claw on my Psyker, right? Certainly. I did not delete. There's one. No, that's heavy sword. Fuck. I can't read. Okay, there we go. So let's check out these cosmetics. So as you can see, as far as like unique looks for the Devil's Claw, there's really only a couple. There's the one with the holes, which is just a sort of recoloration of, I believe, the Mark 7 or whatever it is. Then there's this one that's a recolor of the Mark 1 or whatever. But then we have a couple that are unique. So Cold Comfort and Messalina's Razor share sort of a model, and this one actually has its own unique model. So this is the only one that has this model. Very, very Hive Scum coded. Hive Scum is an absolute beast with heavy swords, so this would be a perfect fit for him. I can't remember what cartel it is that has this like black and yellow stripe pattern, but that'd be pretty cool with them. It also could work very well on Skitarii is pretty beast with this weapon as well, and has some, like, I believe those are like, you know, tech runes up there or something. That's with the hacking minigame runes, right? So it's got some wires down here. So very, very coded for those classes. Excited to see it on there. Let's get back into, where is it? Cosmetics. And we also have a really peak revolver skin. Now, there are really only a couple revolver skins in the game, which is disappointing. Now, Fat Shark, please give my boy the revolver some love. There's no reason that the fucking Foster pistol needs to have like 25% more ammo than this thing and just be a better gun like all around generally. Please give this weapon like 30% more ammo. Thank you, TY, I love you. This is a really, really cool revolver though. I really love the revolver. I have the other skin that uses the same model as this, which is to say it's all green, but this one being that that gold and red and stuff, very, very cool. I really like that a lot. So this one is definitely, there's only two that share this model with the over rail and the under barrel sort of thing, and this one is definitely the better of the two. There's one other one that has like a skull motif on it, but I'm not such a big fan of that. But yeah, just definitely one I'm gonna have to pick up because I do love my revolver. Then we have a back slot item. Catch your back slots here, guys. Catching back slots in the shop this week. We have another scroll. Now, maybe this scroll already exists and I haven't seen it. I already have this one, obviously, with the, I don't know, let's assume that's ethically sourced leather little pouch. This one is cool. I will say this one is pretty cool. However, my problem with it is that it actually has clipping issues with a lot of armors. As you can see here, it clips on that right shoulder because for whatever reason, most classes right shoulder guard is like bigger, except for, you know, the RBDs here. And yeah, so it clips on those. But also, this scroll is really, really cool looking. It has even more dangly doodads and stuff. I think it's probably going to be something I'll have to pick up, and you can get it on Arbitrator too. See, so the Arbitrator doesn't look half bad with it, with his little cape thing. But Zealot, I might need it on the Zealot, to be honest with you. It looks pretty cool over there. I like that. I like them scrolls. Are going to keep me safe with their you know, words and shit, whatever's on them. Okay, so that's a pretty cool back thing, and that will be on all these slots here. Let's go over to the Zealot page. We, of course, have our Witch Hunter Captain sort of fit here. Pretty peak stuff. As you can see, I've already grabbed myself the legs and the chest plate, because I think that looks, honestly, pretty cool with the little skull mask that I typically run here. I've also got my book on the back, but I should probably pick up the candle hat, because, yeah, no, candle hat. We've got whatever the hell this is. I don't know. This guy looks like... What does this look like? Like Frylock or something? I don't know what the fuck that is. Burn Ward chest plate here. I don't know. This is a pretty discount secondary, so we're gonna skip over that. We got the MF Doom mask here. If you're looking to be an MF Doom Zealot, this is pretty peak. I actually really do like that. This is actually like a pretty perfect fit. It's like the same metal that the armor that I use is made out of, so I might actually have to pick that up. It comes in a couple color variations, and as per normal, you know, getting all three colors, although the green one probably isn't the most sort of versatile. We then have, oh, look at this. I didn't even realize this is only, oh shit. If you buy the bundle, okay, I've already got this one. Look at that. If you buy the bundle, it's fucking dirt cheap. So I can get the other scroll for 700, and each one is only 11, or is 11 normally. Okay, well, yeah, I'm definitely getting that. Okay, then we got this shotgun. This is sick. If this shotgun was any good, like the combat shotgun, This would be so peak. I really, really wish the combat shotgun had something special. I really feel like even if every weapon isn't relevant in every difficulty, there should be something that this thing can like stand out doing. But as it stands, I should just be using bolt pistol. Like bolt pistol's like 100% better. It offers more stagger and it's more precise and better ammo economy than the shotgun does. And I don't have to reload for an hour. But this is such a cool shotgun skin. I love when they put gold foil on weapons because they can set like the reflectiveness of the gold foil to be different in the metal. Which makes it look very nice in the lighting the game has. One thing I really wish they would do, and this is just like to taste, I wish there was an option to like have the wear reduced or increased if you wanted to. You know how like Counter-Strike has the different tiers for wear? There's like battle worn, and there's like factory new or whatever. I wish there was an option to change that because this is like a little bit over scritched and scratched to my taste. You know, obviously do not sell it to me. Don't be like, oh, well, it's another $700. We want to get the less scritched one. No, thank you. No TY to that. But I would, I would like an option to do that, because obviously they didn't design this with all the scritches and stuff on it. They designed it to be pristine, and then they applied a filter and went back in here and scritched it up to make it look like it's battle worn. I think it'd be kind of cool. Then we've got an eviscerator. This is an all right eviscerator. You know, it's one of a couple that like stands out in terms of looking different. Although if you are an eviscerator fan, I have to say save your money, because there is a way better one. Where is it here? Gotta pull up the eviscerator. I've been waiting for it for a while, even though I don't use eviscerator for, very much or if at all, because it's way too hard for me. But holy peak, look at this fucking thing. This is a cool fucking eviscerator skin. I gotta get this when it comes around. That is damn. If I was a fucking officer, I wouldn't want to be a Cadian officer necessarily, but if I was an officer, damn, I would be using one of these. I'd probably have to do some like upper body workouts to lift it, but yeah, hell yeah, that is a cool fucking sword. So that is the peak you should aspire to. This is like a discount version of that, so maybe give it a pass if you're really holding out for a really, really good chainsword. Who knows? Maybe Venture, put that one in the next rotation. I'll grab it up. Why not? Then we got the Psyker. This is like a peak Psyker outfit. I just have to stress that. This is... people were asking about this as soon as it came out in the store. When it rotated out and people started seeing it, they were like, holy shit, how do I get that? It's so cool. I mean, look how many coats this motherfucker is wearing, right? That you're looking like Jotaro Kujo out here with your fucking pop collar and your chains and your like 18 coats on. Very, very cool. Not only that, but like the hood or the coat itself works with a variety of different looks. How do I get to just show the... there's a way I can get it to just show the thing without my face mask on. See, there we go, yeah. So, like, even without the hood, this is still super versatile. Like, there's a lot of looks here. Actually, let's go ahead and just, like, show it on the thing. I think this one is worth... Oops, that was the wrong thing to press. That's fine, we can do it from here. Where's my outfit with it? Yeah, so like check this out. There's a lot of looks you can pair with this thing, which is what I really like about it. There's a lot of things that fit with like black and gold. Yeah, super cool outfit up there. Sometimes I just run with that little black face mask. Sometimes I run with the one that's intended for it. This is one of my favorite ones with the peak like trader hat in there. What a fucking dope fit. Look at the like the physics. You are a swag psyker. If there was such a thing as legendary skins in Darktide, this would be among them, I think. This is a peak one in my book. Anyway, let's get back to the vestures and stop glazing the fucking psyker outfit. This is kind of... Actually, I won't say this is entirely trash. I do like these sort of chest plates that have the tubes and stuff with the gauntlets. It's pumping the Psyker juice? I don't know. Someone in the comments that knows Warhammer nerd bullshit, get at me. Tell me what the tubes are actually like siphoning or pumping or whatever. I'm assuming it's Psyker juice. That's my headcanon. We also have some recolors for the little spider eye cosmetics. Now, knowing this is 40k, I'm assuming they gouge out your fucking eyes and attach these to your brainstem or something. But it would be cool if they didn't, and these were just cool glasses. Yeah, that's what my headcanon is yet again. Although that looks like it's going into the side of my fucking face. quite heavily there. But these are cool. I like the recolors. That's going to fit with a lot of people's fits a lot. We've got this thing in case you just got your hair done. It dries out faster. And then we got one of, if not the most peak Shredder skins of all time. The Shredder is a goated little workhorse of a weapon. You should love your Shredder, okay? Shredder is an awesome weapon. I'm certain I've got it in my inventory here, right? I've certainly got a Shredder, a bolt pistol. Come on, there's a Shredder. Okay, so looking at these cosmetics, right, there's only a couple that stand out. This one right here, which has been my pride and joy up to this point, Shrine Guard Cerulean. But now we've got Payback. This is peak. I love that color combination. What a cool looking. Oh, and that's how you hold it too, guys. Like, you know, you've heard of holding your pistols gangsta style. Now introducing shattered wrist style. So yeah, that is a super cool skin. I gotta get that because I appreciate a good Shredder auto pistol because I'm a based Giga Chad at Darktide. And is that everything on the Psyker page? Oh no, we have the Force Greatsword. Now, note to Fat Shark, Force Greatsword is a really powerful and cool weapon that a lot of people use. It pains me that there's only like 2 skins for the damn thing, and there's like, it's 2 recolors. So this is another recolor, but it's a recolor of another one that has kind of a bad color called like Icefall or something, which is all white with blue, like, and it kind of looks like it's spray painted on there. I don't like it very much. This one with the black and gold and red is better, but it's still not to the standard that I would expect. If you look at Relic Blade skins, like the Relic Blade actually has some like very cool looking designs and stuff to those blades. The Force Greatsword should get the same treatment. So give me like a cool fucking legendary tier Relic Blade, Force Greatsword skin, Fat Shark, and you can get my wallet on that because I want like a crystalline blade, right, with like energy, like electricity inside the crystal or something. I know you can do it. I know you can do it, and you'll get paid for it, so why not? And then we have the Ogryn over here. We got the Ogryn who can't figure out how to put on his clothes in the morning because the jacket's too small. He couldn't find the arms, so he decided to just lash it on his body with chains. We got Chain Jesus, and we've got this setup over here, which has the this face mask with the little bandana, but with the the welding shield up there. This is actually like not half bad. The headgear there. I don't necessarily love anything else in the fit there, but that face mask isn't half bad. Then we've got our little skull like masquerade mask here. It's so cute. It's very nice. I like that you can like can I like zoom in? How do I zoom in? Inspect? Nope, that's not right. What the heck was that? Oh, you click on them, right? The yeah, it's little beady eyes in there. But yeah, you're kind of like a little skull Ogryn going to a masquerade ball. I do like these a good amount though. These kind of make me look like the Iron Giant, which I'm a fan of. This actually kind of fits. This is my favorite fit with the Ogryn right now, is the big armored, like, I'm a piece of construction equipment arm plate there, and then this back shield that also has the same motif on it. And this actually does fit, like the orange and yellow Iron Giant sort of, and this is the Iron Giant when he goes into that pissed off mode where he's about to nuke the fucking universe. That's pretty cool. And then here is the weapon that I believe inspired it all. This is a weapon that, I don't know, like a couple months ago, I pointed out like, damn, this is a fucking cool ass heavy stubber. Give me one of these for the Rumbler, give me one of these for the Twin Link stubber, and give me this for other weapons. And they did that for other weapons, right? They actually, like this motif of the black, gold, red, that got added to those other weapons. Now, note again though, look how pristine this thing is, right? Look how, like, it's, I mean, there's, ignore that, okay, that'll buff out. But, like, look how pristine this is compared to that shotgun, etc. Give me the shotgun, give me the revolver with this level of, like, polish and stuff. Because if an Ogryn can keep his weapon in this level of condition, I mean, a veteran should be able to, right? They're got their weapon polishing kit and stuff. So yeah, this is a really cool heavy stubber. It's an okay weapon. We also have a pretty cool Branks pickaxe. I mean, it's any pickaxe, but yeah, this is a pretty cool pickaxe. I like the recolor here. This actually looks very nice. And then we got a recolor of the back shield. This is a very peak equipable, like in the back slot for the Ogryn. One of the best ones I think they've come out with is this big shield piece. It works so well, it fits so well with so many different types of things. Yeah, it's not the black and black and one, but dark red isn't half bad for sort of making fits with either. So yeah, that's a pretty cool one. Probably want to grab the one up if you're a big Ogryn player because it looks cool. It's got its own little dangles and stuff. And of course, nothing new under the sun for our lovely DLC classes. RIP those guys. I guess the arbitrator can actually wear the new scroll on his back, so there's that. Anyway, that is everything. Sorry to go over long on the cosmetics, but I think they're actually pretty cool this week, and I wanted to just kind of take a look at them with you guys, give my thoughts. Okay, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoy the event. Hopefully we get another round of hot fixes next week, and I'll see you soon. Mystery out of here, guys. Bye-bye.